Once again, the Atlanta Falcons get another dose of good news. And in this video, I'm going to break down what this good news is, but also how can it ultimately impact the Atlanta Falcons in the future. Now, the news of today is a Bleacher Report article by Zach Botchar came out that basically said there is another team, or there could be another team eyeing Kirk Cousins. Now, this team is, I'm just going ahead and say it, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is all changed because of the mindset and because of the recent day-to-day of Aaron Rodgers. Now, it's become more and more interesting because Aaron Rodgers had a meeting with the Pittsburgh Steelers. You would think by now he would have made a decision whether he was going to sign with the team or not sign, but apparently this is the news that's come out as well. He has told, or somehow it got to Adam Schefter, that Aaron Rodgers may look to sit out this season to find a better fit next season for him. Now, if he decides to sit out, this leaves two teams desperate for a starting level quarterback who need to win now. That's the Cleveland Browns and that's the Pittsburgh Steelers. You insert the fact that there really isn't any more starting level quarterbacks or quarterbacks that started last year out there in the market, that becomes a high demand situation with not that much supply. You insert Kirk Cousins for the Atlanta Falcons, and you dangle him over these two teams who need a starting level quarterback. That then creates a bidding war, and that may cause one team to pay more than they normally would pay for Kirk Cousins, thus benefiting the Atlanta Falcons. So their move to hold on to Kirk Cousins may have been a genius move, because we went 2 months ago from the Atlanta Falcons are going to cut Kirk Cousins, and we've slowly gone to they may trade him, but he won't get any value, to they can't trade him, nobody's going to trade for him, to right now where we're sitting is he may get really good value for Kirk Cousins depending on what happens going forward. Now, like I said, those two teams will probably be interested, and Aaron Rodgers is looking more and more likely not to play next year, which would thus ultimately help the Atlanta Falcons. And if the Atlanta Falcons can get a third or fourth round pick for Kirk Cousins, this is not only a win-win, but this is one of the best offseason moves that the Atlanta Falcons have made in the last 3 or 4 years in holding on to Kirk Cousins. Now, I have my fingers crossed. I don't know what's going to happen, but it looks like more and more that the Atlanta Falcons will be able to trade Kirk Cousins and get back some value. Now, I want to caveat and say this: Kirk Cousins has to waive his no trade clause, which is a big factor, and which is why I think we'll see the trade closer, maybe even on draft day, for him to basically say, okay, this team that I'm going to is not drafting a young upcoming rookie quarterback that can take my job again. But if we are able, and if Cleveland or the Pittsburgh Steelers say, hey, we're going to kind of kick the can down the road for quarterback in the draft this year, don't be shocked if on that second day we see Kirk Cousins got traded to the Cleveland Browns for a third rounder. The Atlanta Falcons can flip that third rounder and basically get a player that could help them this year, because we all know that they desperately need this. But really, really, really good news for the Atlanta Falcons. Once again, we've gone from point A, which is we have to cut Kirk Cousins, to right now, which is we will probably trade Kirk Cousins for some value, which is a good situation to be in. And if you agree, if this is a great situation, leave a comment down below and let me know. Also, as you can see now, I have a new hat on. This is the Great Barrier Reef. We're starting to sell these right now. So if you're interested in this hat, shout out to Dyson Daniels, the Great Barrier Reef. It's a really, really cool hat, as you can see here, very sporty, but we're going to shout out Dyson Daniels and the work he's done. But if you like this hat and you want to buy one now, the link is down below in the description. Go ahead and get one of these. We're shipping it out and we'll get it to you as soon as possible. But if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. If you want to see more videos like this, check this one out right here. And like always, peace.